Hi everyone, I'm Jess, and today I'm going to show you some tips when you're using the math tool while creating practice sets for your students in Google Classroom. So the first thing that you need to do in order to get your options is you need to click into that field. So I'm going to click into the question box. You'll notice it brings up this little insert math formula button. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and then it gives me a little blue box and it gives me a keyboard. I'm going to click on the little keyboard symbol. And when that happens, it's going to bring up all kinds of options that you might need when you're creating math questions for your students. Some of the most common things are going to be things like fractions. So you click first and then it will give you the boxes for your numbers. Then you can type your numbers. I use the arrow keys when I am in the math tool whenever possible. It's a little bit easier for me than clicking and not being able to get into the right spot. So I use the arrow keys to get to where I need to be when I edit, and then I arrow back to where I want to be. Now, if I wanted to do 2/4 plus, I could say plus right now, but it's going to add it to my fraction, and that's not where I want it. I'm going to delete that, and again, use my arrow keys. I'm going to arrow over, and then I can put my symbol, and I can put another fraction. Let's say 1. I'm going to arrow down and say half, and then when you're finished, you can click out of that, and now you have all of your math formula in here. Another thing that you want to take note of is that any of these buttons that have a little blue arrow in the top right, that means that it has other symbols that are also options. So for example, if I click on the symbol for division, it actually gives me all kinds of different symbols for division. Same thing happens with multiplication, subtraction, equals, we have not equals to, approximately. So if you're looking for a specific symbol, you might want to click through those menus and see if there's something related. It's probably in that particular menu. The other thing that you might want to think about when you're using the math tool is that you have a parentheses down at the bottom. There are 3 different options. You do have to click on these symbols twice. So what I mean by that is I'm going to arrow over. Let's say I want to put 1/2 in parentheses. I have to click parentheses and then choose which one I want, parentheses, and then I'm going to arrow over and I want to end my parentheses here. Now you have your math equation. I hope that helps, and I hope that you have a lot of success using practice sets with your students.